Hey guys, welcome back to Chillcast. I'm here with my favorite confectionery cook, Taylor.
I don't bake that much, Alex. Why is that my life to you?
Well, you told me once that you made a cake or something.
I've made a cake. Have you used the bathroom? Am I going to be like professional shitter, Alex? Is that like where we're at now?
I mean, I am getting pretty good. The medication's been
great.
The medication's been
wonderful. Is that shameful? Is that part of the joke for you?
No,
getting drugged up to shit? Is that like funny to you? That's my life, Alex. That is my life. I'm living that.
Oh.
Question for you.
Yes.
Okay. How healthy would it have to be for you to drink human piss like every day? Like how good for you would it have to be? It can't be your own piss.
Before I answer that question, welcome guys to Chillcast, episode 27, I think. But to answer your question,
the pissathon.
So you're saying how healthy?
Yeah, like how nutritional would like human piss? It can't be your own. Have to be for you to just like willingly drink it every day, like coffee.
Like how much would it benefit me?
Yeah.
I'd say like for me to drink piss on the daily. For it to be my regular drink, my regular squeeze,
Yeah.
It'd have to like be sufficient nutrition to where I wouldn't have to eat like 2 meals. Basically.
I don't believe you. I believe it could be like okay. What if the benefit was if you drink it like every day you get to live like
keep going. Just hold the microphone closer.
You get to live like 5 years more.
Oh, so it's more like a life. It's more like a lifespan thing.
Yeah, only 5 years though. You got to do it like pretty much every day.
I drink piss every day, and I get a 5-year extension.
Already?
So you're saying in this situation, I would be drinking piss every day, starting now, and that would ensure that I get a 5-year extension.
Yeah,
I'd do it every day. Yeah, no, it'll like
it still tastes like piss. Let's get that out of the way.
Is it mine?
No. No.
So it's not my own brand?
No,
it's someone else's?
Does a mother drink her own milk?
I guess not. Dang, that complicates it a little
Doesn't
bit.
it?
Do I get to know whose piss it is?
Will that help you? Would that like make you want it more?
I don't know.
You can't pick whose it is, but I guess you can like it'll tell you on like the box like
it was like say Kevin's.
Yeah,
Kevin's
sure.
piss.
Yeah. About the author page. I don't know.
How is this delivered to me? Do I have like a crate?
Okay. We're bringing back like the milkman, but this time it's like the pissman.
The pissman.
The pissman. The pissman.
People can't say piss man. It's
the
pissman.
The pissman.
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 Okay. So I have to worry whether or not he's like been cheating on my wife or not because he comes to the house every day with this crate of piss. So do I get like a month's worth each shipment?
That's up to you. That's like do you buy? If you go to like Costco, yeah, but
do I pay for the advance plan?
It's not like a loot crate. How do you buy milk? It'd be like that. It'd be like exactly how you buy milk.
So like
in the 50s.
Do I pay like a piss subscription fee?
I think you could.
So I pay ahead instead of having to pay monthly.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'd still 5 years. 5 years extra. I mean, depending on my lifespan, that could be either mean 5 years more in like a stage of my life where I'm older but I'm still healthy, or it's 5 years longer in like a, I'm all my facilities have failed and I'm just like on a lot. I have to like be cared a lot.
Yeah,
but a lot of people have to care for me. Like it involves like a whole team, or like I'm like at a nursing home or something. That's 5 more years in a nursing home.
If you piss out the piss, would it be like refried beans? Would it be like better for you? Is it like exponential?
I think it would just be like 50 Shades darker if I drank Kevin's piss and then pissed it out.
I think the name helps you here for some reason.
No, I think maybe if I have like a familial bond or like a
familial bond? Do you drink like your dad's piss?
No, like a friend, just like a friend, a friendly bond.
Piss?
You're gonna drink my piss, huh?
Second question, still related to piss. Okay. It gives you no nutritional value, but it tastes pretty good.
It tastes pretty good.
Like about as good as like your second favorite juice.
Are we still talking about piss right now?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I'm drinking this piss. There's no nutritional value.
Not, it's like juice, pretty much.
Yeah. So, but it won't harm me.
It won't harm you in the slightest. No.
But it tastes kind of good.
Yeah.
What's kind of good? Like Yoo-hoo kind of good?
Like your second favorite like juice. You know.
I mean, if it doesn't harm me,
like Minute Maid,
and it doesn't dehydrate me, yeah, I drink non-harmful juice-flavored piss.
You'll still know where it's coming from.
Yeah. Do I have to watch the person dispense it?
Why would you have to?
I don't know. I just, in this realm of piss drinking, I think there should be like, customs.
Would there be like piss farmers then?
Piss farmers? Yeah.
Breeders?
They have huge like fields of guys just like standing over buckets, like drinking bottles of water.
Go. We're short.
We gotta make the quota, Jeff. We gotta make it. No, and dude, I just I love just hanging out with you and talking about piss. It's like
good.
It's a good time. Just for the podcast listeners out there. This is usually how our conversations start. Taylor will think of a piss related question.
It's not always piss related. Sometimes it's like urine related.
Yeah. Like, general concept.
Yellow fluids.
Yeah. No, like the first time we met, I bumped into him on the bus and I apologized and he said, for that, you're going to have to drink my piss.
That's true.
And then we became best friends ever since.
That's true. What I haven't mentioned is I've got some piss right now.
Okay, guys, check under your seats. Welcome to the Oprah Winfrey Show. Everybody check. You get a free jar of piss.
It comes like a blood bag. So I drink it in Canada. Bag of piss. Ask me a question now.
So is this just the episode of... Now, would you...
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I can do this. Would you get two like Frankenstein's monster style bolts on your head with a like stitch across your head permanently if it meant that you got a 10-point increase in IQ?
Yeah.
So just 10 points.
Yeah.
You get the permanent Frankenstein monster surgery.
I'd get it now.
You get it now.
That was like a... Can I ever take like the bolts out? Because like I would like to wear like hats at some point.
No,
maybe
they stick out like an inch.
Could you settle for like neck? I could do neck. I think.
Okay, neck bolts, but that means it's like 5-point increase.
That's fine. So
I'm
okay with that.
Neck bolts and /scar for a 5-point IQ.
Yeah, this isn't hard at all. I'm super okay with this.
Okay. Okay, so like some like retired evil scientist comes to your door and he offers you this chance to...
Retired and evil. Retired and evil.
He's retired and he's evil. That's kind of just how he goes like through life now. Like when people ask him what he does for a living. Someone's at the house?
My house. Look, the door's open.
Oh, okay.
I gotta check who it is.
Yeah, sure. We'll be right back, guys. Anyway, so about that lawsuit, let's just not talk about it anymore, okay? Because I don't think my lawyers want me to. Anyway.
Evil retired scientist?
Yeah, evil retired scientist. So he walks up to your door. He says, I'm Sir Von Spinkledink. He says, I'll give you the neck Frankenstein bolt surgery for a 9-point increase, and you take it.
So why does like the stitch thing have to happen? I have to ask.
It's just, more of because, in this hypothetical situation, it's kind of like the cost is that, it's a very distinct addition to your appearance. Like some people, wouldn't care, but some people, might think that would get in the way of how they view themselves or something like that. It's like a big 2 like nails essentially sticking out of your throat with a giant stitch that doesn't go away. And like, some people might, the cost of that situation might be for them is like they keep having to tell people why they have that there.
If I get the stitches like removed, will that like get rid of like the IQ thing?
Yeah, it's got to be
like
the entire...
one of them pops out.
Well, the Dr. Van Dinkelspink, he...
That wasn't his name a minute ago.
What was it before? I honestly forgot.
Definitely Von something.
Dr. Von Spinkledink. Yes.
Okay.
He does a good job. Those stitches won't be coming out.
Okay, that's good then.
So you won't have to worry about maintenance. In the shower it won't get like rusted or anything.
I get 5 IQ points for this.
You get 5 because it's on the neck. On the forehead it's 10.
It's close to the brain. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that first. Yeah, because that would make sense. Yeah. But yeah, so you just take it right away. Interesting. I don't know personally. I don't know if I'd be able to do it just because Um, I don't know. I think I'd just be worried about people thinking that like maybe like I was like in some sort of like accident, you know, and everything, and I keep having to like answer the
Well, you'll
question.
be smart enough to come up with a good answer, then.
Sure, I could come up with a cool witty comeback. Like,
what's it to you?
what? I know you are. What am I?
Yeah.
You know, classic.
Your mama.
I think I learned that comeback from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
That's good.
I remember watching that movie when I was younger and going, dude, I'm gonna be such a legend at school the next day. When
It's like Pee-wee.
just like Pee-wee on his big
A
red
man named
bike.
Pee-wee.
The Pee-wee, the man himself, the man who had a little too much fun in the theater once.
No, I looked into that. That's not his fault. First of all, it was a porn theater.
No, I knew
You
that.
know?
I knew that.
I feel like you're allowed to jacket in a porn theater in the 80s, 90s. What else are you gonna do?
I'm just trying to think who caught him.
Who caught him? Yeah.
Who was, not staring at the screen intently? And
I don't know.
who like was it like a what do you call like a person who walks around a theater with like a flashlight, like an attendant? Is that the official term? No, like
Usher?
Usher.
Yeah.
So was there just like an usher? Are there ushers at porn theaters?
I think there could be. I think that'd be fine.
So maybe that's
I
why.
feel like there has to be. Otherwise, like it's just like nudity completely.
Yeah.
It's not a job I'd want though.
Yeah, I wouldn't really want to work in a porn theater. I think that would just be kind of damaging.
How much money would it have to be for you to work in a porn theater?
Okay, here we go. Yearly salary
Nah, let's go like by the hour.
by the hour.
And be real here. Don't be like $1 billion. You do it for $100 an hour, okay? At the very least, you know what I mean?
To be an usher at a porn theater.
Usher at a porn theater. Just an usher at a porn theater.
What's like? Okay, so like minimum wage is $7
Yeah, like $7.50.
an hour, $7.50 an hour. I guess I do like 100 an hour.
No, I believe it'd be way less. That's like over 6 figures a year.
True.
No, you would not. 6 figures and you work at like a porn theater. That's nothing. No.
Just that clip out of
I
context.
guess the cum cleaning is like the only really awful part. You know what I mean?
No, then I have to go 100 an hour for that.
That's like $200K or something, man.
No, but we're going into the situation where these theaters do not permit that kind of situation going on.
Well, like 25 an hour is like 48,000. This came up yesterday naturally, that's why I know that.
Oh yeah, because the porn theater convention.
Yeah, I was at the porn theater convention.
Yeah, where people go to discuss their porn theater.
Yeah, and how much they'd like to make to work there.
Yeah.
They even have those anymore? I feel like you don't see them.
Porn theaters?
Yeah.
Not really. I think the last place to have them would probably be, if it still exists, would probably be like Las Vegas.
I could believe that. I think you'd have one. Yeah, well,
Or
like
New York.
Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans maybe?
New York, any big city.
Well, there were like peep show like theaters in New York in like the 30s.
Well, that's just a strip club now. That's just the concept of like a strip club now.
True. I assume there are still strip clubs in New York.
Yes, there's still strip clubs here.
True. Oh, do you want to go later?
No, I'm good. No. Same principle though. I guess that's like the real life equivalent. How much for you to work at like a strip club? Not dancing or anything.
Just like, being like whether they serve food or not, like being like a server, an attendant, or just like
server.
an usher.
General like guy who's
Just
there,
guy walks. Yeah, just guy walks around like high fives. Nice, dude.
Would it make it better or worse for you if it was like male or female strip club?
I don't think it would make any difference really. If I was just, if that's my chosen profession, I'm just walking around and I'm like washing dishes, or I'm a bartender or something, or I'm just, a janitor. I don't think it would really change.
I'd take the male one if I'm like a janitor. Well, like most, like I assume, proportionally, there'd be like more women at like the male strip club, Presumably, this less cum to clean. That's the main thing.
Oh,
less
yeah.
cleaning the cum.
True. Gosh, I hope my parents are not listening to this episode.
Well, we don't want to do it.
No, yeah, this is
Yeah.
we're this is against our will, but we're getting six figures.
Yeah, apparently like 200,000 according to you is
Yeah.
how much it would take for you to do this. 200,000. That's
$100.
an absurd amount of money. Can we go
$100
through
an-
that? You know,
$100 an hour, dude.
I'd do a lot for 100,000.
Well, no, I said
Someone else come related for $200,000.
Oh no, it's $100 an hour. So, what's that yearly?
I don't. Well, I know like 25 an hour is like 48,000 a year. So like it'd be like 200 if we're going by like that.
Wow. Dang. I definitely work at a
Yeah. What if it was just like 50 an hour?
50?
50.
50 an hour.
Yeah.
Was there like take it or leave it offer? I
Sure.
can't go any higher.
No.
Yeah, I
That's-
do.
that's
Yeah, I
pretty
do.
good.
I do 50 an hour.
How low can we get you for this?
For what? The porn theater or the strip club?
It's the same thing at this point. What's like the functioning difference though?
Well, with the porn theater, it's just essentially just like a movie theater, but with porn. So it's like you don't
Yeah,
have to
but,
interact
like-
with you don't really interact with like people performing. You just walk around and pick up popcorn, maybe.
And what else, Alex? What do you pick up?
hopefully
What are you
nothing
mopping
else. Honestly, hopefully nothing else really. Because
Do they sell popcorn? Who?
Dude, this is a good one. Have you seen this
That's
guy's
two hands,
this
yeah.
this director is so good. Love his work. No, but I don't know. Do they sell confections or confections? Yeah, concessions.
So fancy.
Confections, not concessions.
Tasty little treats for you, I'm glad.
Pee-wee's like, I have one. I can't do a good Pee-wee voice.
No,
though.
you can't.
My bike.
You're doing like the chin lady from like Amazing World of Gumball, Sussy.
Oh my god.
You're doing Sussy. I don't know why you're doing
You're
Sussy.
so right. That Sussy is just female Pee-wee Herman voice.
It's good.
Really, yeah. No, but in the when it comes to the porn theater, doing a little diddling yourself in there is not allowed. That's why Pee-wee was quote unquote caught. So hopefully you wouldn't have to be
It's
cleaning
just
up.
what else you gonna do, man?
No, that's what I was thinking. Like,
You're gonna diddle.
Like-
I think like that's like expected.
yeah, like if you're going there, well, I just don't understand why. Like, he was the one to get caught. Like, why not other? Just sort of some random. I mean, I guess it's just because he is famous that it
Yeah.
got out. Does Pee-wee Herman have enemies?
Apparently.
His real name isn't Pee-wee Herman, but
Can't
I like to
figure it.
refer to him as Pee-wee Herman, even though he's in other movies. Like, have you ever seen Matilda?
Yeah, who's he Matilda?
He plays one of the undercover cops.
Oh.
Like, he's like, that's like when he was younger, or maybe it was around the same time as Pee-wee.
Kind of, and yeah, it was like mid 80s.
Yeah. No, but no, Matilda's a good movie.
Yeah, that's good.
It's also got Danny DeVito in it.
Yeah, fresh off like Taxi.
Yes. I'm trying to think, was Matilda before or after Batman Returns?
Nothing like before. That was like 89, I think.
So dang, the career of Danny DeVito.
It's pretty good.
He goes from what's his first notable project or film or show or
Notable, it probably would be like Taxi that got him like off the ground. But, like
Taxi?
yeah, yeah.
And then maybe Matilda was next.
Nah, I'm sure there was like stuff earlier and after. He was like a decent enough star by then.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because like, the father in Matilda is a lead role,
Yeah.
Well, it is one of the leads if you have more than one line, like he is.
That's not what makes a lead.
A lead is when you are integral to the story.
Okay, no, you can be integral. And like the Penguin is like a lead role in like the Batman.
Yes,
you know?
he's
no,
a lead.
It's not a lead role. It's a side character. He
Matilda's dad
appears.
is a lead role.
No, it's not a lead role. No. Matilda's the lead.
There are other leads, right? Like
It's not like a small role, but he doesn't show up for like half the film too.
he's in every single scene at night after school when she gets back from school.
It's not like I thought it was like a boarding school.
No,
No?
you've seen Matilda, right?
When I was like a kid. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's been a bit. Yeah, no,
I mean, like Like they're like watching like Jeopardy, and he's like looking over, and she's like reading a book, and he's like, "Fucking bitch, down,
put that book down."
No kid of mine's gonna be reading a book.
No, honestly, that's how it went down. He's a car salesman. Like the character is a car salesman, and he's like sleazy, and he like scams people. He like literally dials back like the mileage on cars with like a machine he has. I think one of the best scenes is where Matilda puts like glue on his hat, and he puts it on, and he like takes it. They can't take it off. Like he
Kinda
gets
rude
to
of Matilda.
Yeah, no. It's looking back, it actually kind of is pretty sadistic because that really hurts.
Yeah, and like
even though he
like balding too, like
true. So it wasn't like he was losing hair. It was just kind of like losing skin, really.
It's kind of too far, Matilda.
Yeah, Matilda, you got a floaty powers, and you're over here like just painting glue on your dad's hat.
I want to play like a Matilda video game with like a karma system.
Karma system.
Or like you have like the drug powers. You can stop you can stop them from killing themselves or like push them off with it.
Oh my gosh.
It's Life is Strange 4.
Life is Strange 4. Matilda.
Matilda will remember this.
It would work though. Matilda could technically be in that universe because each game involves a character who has a power because they are destined to use it to prevent some sort of tragedy or something.
Destined to be a hipster.
And they also have to be a hipster too. No.
What Max just took is what's called a selfie.
Oh my gosh! I was watching the first episode of Life is Strange recently, like a couple days ago, and that I fixated on that very lines. Like, what Max just took is a selfie, which is a really dumb name for a beautiful version of art or medium of art that has existed forever, the self-portrait, whatever.
And then Max goes back in time and is like, Yo, Teach.
Yo, Teach, I know everything that you know. Just say it.
Blow your mind.
Ask me any question ever.
Use the power of rewinding time, except when it's remotely convenient.
Yes, or when it's integral to saving people's lives most of the time.
Okay, no, don't kill yourself.
Oh, my brain's broken again.
I'm slightly stressed now, so I can't rewind time now. Let's hope I went digging in her room. Kate, what about your brother? I don't have one.
But if you find like a postcard, she does have one.
Kate, what about the church? Fuck the church.
I got excommunicated. No, that game, the series, I do have kind of like a soft spot for it because like I watched it when I was at not a good time in my life, and it it's kind of like I'm young, life is
strange.
Life is strange. But at the same time I was going through legitimate stuff like that was really bothering me.
Rewind powers.
And rewind powers I had it too. No, but it was a comfort show. I mean, a game for me. I would watch people play it, and I did fall in love with like the story and the characters. Going back now, watching it again, some of the dialogue does not hold up, especially Chloe's dialogue for some reason.
I hate Chloe, and I hated her then. You know what I mean? I like the part. Can we just spoil it? It's been out for like a decade now. I feel, right?
Yeah. Real quick, if you're gonna freak out, go watch Life is Strange complete cutscene video real quick.
I like the part where you go back in time somehow to like prevent Chloe's dad from getting like killed, and so you go to a universe where somehow that is giving Chloe brain cancer. Somehow Chloe's just dying now because of that.
No. If you change the past and Chloe, the alternate timeline is where Chloe gets into the car with him, like things are normal, right? Mm-hmm. But then years later, she gets into a car crash, and she's like paralyzed from the neck down.
Is that what did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like another car crash that happens later.
Fair enough. Okay. Even then, Chloe is like, Max, I know you're just back in my life right now. Kill me.
I know that.
Like, the fuck is wrong?
That made me so sad. That made me.
I'm not going to.
I was like really upset, like legitimately when I was watching it for the first time, and I'm like, she fixed the timeline. Her dad's alive. This is awesome. And then she's like, hey Max, let's watch a movie together. I missed you. I really care about you. Also,
I have glass bones and paper skin.
I don't want to live anymore. And I'm like, I would felt like I was upset because it was like really depressed. It's a really depressing way for the timeline to go.
Would you have killed her?
I couldn't do it. Like if
because that's like murder.
No,
that's not like assisted. That's just murdering someone.
like, are there states where assisted suicide is a thing?
Yeah, but like not like this at all.
I'm sure like there like has to be like a hospital involved or like
yeah, well, and like paperwork and shit.
Yeah. So like that, no, I could not. If a friend asked me to do that, I'd be beside myself. I could not do that. Like, even if they, we're at a very low point and they're like, I just want this. I'm like, I would not be able to do that. Like, that's...
What if I told you I have a friend like that right here in the room?
Come on down.
Come on.
Welcome back to Chillcast. Will you kill the person or not?
Look under your chair. There's a loaded gun. 2 bullets. I don't care who you use them on.
No, just one. You spin it around, play a little Russian roulette. No, that's horrible. Imagine like in the dystopian shows where they have those like crazy like TV shows. They're like, oh, it's the future, so shows have to be really messed up. They just have like a Jerry Springer, but it's just like murder.
It's like just like Black Mirror. What if people murdered? Would that be sad? What if it's just like the phones and getting likes has a hold on us. Facebook's too addictive. Gosh, fuck you. Do something fun with your concept.
No, there are a couple like really good Black Mirror episodes.
There's a couple, but half of them are like, what if Facebook was like a hologram?
What if Mark Zuckerberg was your king?
Yeah, what if Mark Zuckerberg Star Trek? Little dangling keys on you.
Miley Cyrus voices a dog.
Yeah, what if Miley Cyrus was Siri?
Yeehaw.
What if someone's soul was in Siri? Is that like...
What's
the message here?
Is that just not like the question of AI gaining intelligence or gaining like awareness? Is that not just like, does it have to involve Miley Cyrus?
I don't know. I don't know why she was in that.
To be completely honest, I have not seen all of Black Mirror.
You're not missing out on that much. There's like a Gwyneth Paltrow one, I think.
Goop?
Yeah.
The Goop Company?
Yeah, there's a Gwyneth Paltrow episode.
Where they sell glorified snake oil?
Yeah. Which
is really funny to me how little their like Gwyneth Paltrow's products are regulated by the FDA.
Well, it's not food or drug. It's like sexual. So it's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't. It could potentially cause allergic reactions because it's made of just like random crap.
But I don't get it. So how does the candle smell like her vagina? Because like vaginas don't like smell consistent.
Yeah, I think it just depends on the day you had.
What kind of day did she have? Find out.
She's just like standing in a room of candles like, okay, absorb. Now we'll make a new one.
Yeah.
No. What do you think goes on in the head of Gwyneth Paltrow? Do you think she has like 2 little like consciences or little like a little devil on her shoulder, a little angel on the other?
Maybe.
Or maybe just 2 devils. Or
Maybe.
2 angels disguised as devils, or devils disguised as angels.
2 devils with like really good skin.
Yeah, they say you should continue making scam products.
I think it's like there's like normal Gwyneth Paltrow, and then you get like evil Gwyneth Paltrow. Evil Gwyneth Paltrow is like, what if you fucked an octopus? Would that help you live longer?
We should get a whole episode on Netflix to discover whether that works or not.
We brought a group of 10 people to fuck octopods, octopuses, octopi. I'm not sure. Let's see what happened. I fucked an octopus, man. I cried about it. I think, is this good? Is this cool?
Am I gonna live longer now?
Live longer?
That thing's not. It's not. I just messed its life up.
I fear I've impregnated and we're gonna give birth to some sort of Lovecraftian beast.
It's just gonna be a dead end organism that can't mate. No, that's true. Like when organisms that can't interbreed breed and they still produce offspring, that offspring is a dead end. It cannot reproduce.
Oh yeah.
Like some zoo breeded like zonkies, like zebra donkeys.
Weird.
And they're, a mix between zebra and donkeys, but they can't mate. They're just going to die and they're not going to have offspring. Which is like, it goes into a whole moral situation when it comes to breeding animals, which humans really just love to do. Especially dogs. Like that became like a whole little fun activity for people.
Yeah, what if we like fucked up a dog? For no reason.
Just Gwyneth Paltrow was like, oh, let's see if this extends my life. If she did, like, how like there was like that one lady on Twitter once who's like, oh, I blanked my dog and it's fine because the dog said it was okay.
Yeah.
And obviously she gets, thankfully she gets like ridiculed for it, right?
Yeah, like arrested probably.
Yeah, But I think I have a theory that if Gwyneth Paltrow did the exact same thing with like her Netflix show and like even documented it, she would just get off scot-free because it's like, no, it extends your life because of the chemicals and.
I think I'll do it now. I wanted that show, but like it's Gwyneth Paltrow, and every episode, whatever she does, kills her at the end, and it cuts off, and like the next episode starts, and she's just back doing like a new thing, and it's sort of like explained.
So is it fictional or is it like?
It's fictional for sure. I mean, it'd have to be. I mean,
they just keep resuscitating her after she does horrible things.
Well, like it ends immediately, like the second she's dead, and it could be like a 3-hour episode, to be like 10 minutes. You know, it's never consistent. You never know what you're gonna get.
She's like, let's see how many pieces of clay from soil near my house. How many pieces I can eat until I just don't work no more.
I think of it as like it's like a Groundhog Day scenario, I guess.
Yes, Groundhog Day featuring Gwyneth Paltrow.
I'd watch that.
But it's like they frame it as if it's like a mockumentary where it at some level it seems like it's real because like people are just like documenting it, you know, like it's like, we're live, we cut it on camera, but it's all like scripted and everything.
She can't die on camera. She got fucked on camera. Made a vagina handle on camera.
You think Gwyneth Paltrow would work at a porn theater?
At a porn theater?
She could sell her products.
I think she'd call it like rejuvenating the experience.
She'd call it the Goop Dome.
Yeah, we're in the Gooptorium.
The Gooptorium.
The Goopaplex.
The Goopaplex. She like people walk in like she got her 8 bazillion followers who run in like trying to get a picture with her. She like sits them down and like just puts on the screen just straight up like, you know.
Yeah, dressed in like cult white.
Wait, what?
All dressed in like cult white.
And it's like, here is my new feature film. While you are watching it, eat my cream. Eat my homemade poppy seed cream that will rejuvenate your skin. And then she like also collects like donations from the audience too, because she's like, you know, money grabbing.
Or I think we're like come. I thought
no.
It's a porn theater, you know. I'm just
saying. Dude, I just came up with the best idea for business. Yeah? A porn theater that's right next to a sperm bank.
A porn theater that comes on you.
Come theater.
in Russia. Theater, come on you.
Porn theater 3D. You can feel the spray. Oh my god.
He's not the guy. I'm the guy.
Oh my god. We're referencing Spy Kids 3D for those who don't know.
Don't explain it.
No, I just I don't know if our audience has watched it. Even though I did discuss it a couple podcast episodes ago. It's a good movie.
In a way.
It's got some charm to it.
I like where Junie dates like the goth 8-year-old for some reason, and that's like a thing that they do.
How old is he?
They're kids. I don't
okay.
know.
Okay. It's like
baby childs.
Childs. Yeah.
12, 13 most, I guess. You know.
I just like it because Ricardo Montalban is in that movie.
Good.
He's a good actor.
I have to save them. I'm their uncle. I don't know if that's him.
He's the guy in the wheelchair.
Wheelchair guy.
He's really old. He's got an accent, a strong accent.
A lot of them have accents. I forget. Sorry.
He like apologizes to the guy in the robot at the end. He's like, "We should be friends."
Oh, so he's like the grandpa.
Yeah,
got you.
And he's epic. He was in this show called Fantasy Island.
That's good for him.
that was a while ago though.
That's very good for him then.
Yes, he's a well-recognized actor. This is like the second time I brought him up. But anyway, so.
Do you think God too stays in heaven because he fears what he has created?
That's one of the most like abstract, dark quotes to come out of a kids movie ever.
Come out of Spy Kids 2.
Spy Kids 2. You ever think what's that actor's name?
I don't know.
It's not. Oh, Steve Buscemi.
That was Steve Buscemi. Yeah, you're right.
He looks very different than he did in Reservoir Dogs. Have you ever seen Reservoir Dogs?
I haven't, no.
It's I think it's either Tarantino's first film or one of his first films.
Did it have Willem Dafoe in it?
No.
I'm thinking of Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints. I haven't seen that
either.
There's a lot of like really famous like artsy film buff movies that I haven't seen. I haven't seen Pulp Fiction. I haven't seen Boondock Saints. I haven't seen American Psycho. I haven't seen Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank Redemption. Yeah. I don't know. There's so many like really, really famous movies that I have just not seen that are on my list that I keep adding to. Like I just recently added Parasite to my list of movies that I need to see that I just haven't yet.
You gotta watch them then, Alex.
I do.
Gotta watch them, man. You gotta do it. Come on. Come on.
Yes, but the question is,
okay,
would you watch Parasite if you had to drink piss? That's the question.
if I had to drink piss, would I also watch Parasite like during it? What are you asking?
I don't know.
It didn't make any sense.
I just failed at what we call in the business a
If you
callback.
had to drink piss, would you watch Parasite?
What do
you mean by this? I'm not watching Parasite now. Would
what do you-
piss help? Like, would Parasite help the piss? What is the
What are you trying to
the
accomplish
stakes here
here?
for me? Current piss? No, I guess.
Dad, I have the Parasite. Bobby, you just watched the movie. You don't get anything from it. You just watched the movie, Bobby.
Dang, I'm man, I'll yell, man. I'll tell you what, man. You got that diet piss, no toxin. You got the goop lab, man. I'll tell you what, man. Boom, Howard, that's a great point.
Hank, you gotta make sure your son don't get the parasite from the movie Parasite, or the government will tell you all about it. They'll film you from their satellites and drones, and my wife is not cheating on me.
Dale, you chowderhead. Don't you understand that if the government wanted to drink piss, I'd do it?
As long as I have charcoal. Oh wait, no, propane.
Propane.
Maybe I do have the virus. the
Grills up nice.
Oh yes, I remember my favorite episode is where Hank has an identity crisis when he cooks with charcoal, and his family's like really guilty because they feel bad because they like the taste
Tastes way better. Yeah, it's better. Like propane is so bad. It doesn't make anything taste better.
They're like eating like a steak, and they're like, "It's good."
I can taste the flavor now.
And Hank's like, no. He's like having a mental breakdown over it. Oh my gosh, King of the Hill is a good show. It holds up.
I like when Hank gets really into like a boy band that Bobby likes, you know? What is 4 score? No, Dad. No, it's 4 score. Hey, there's Todd.
I love that guy. You're non-binary? That's so cool.
Non-binary?
No, but what's really cool, honestly, what people like to, obviously Hank Hill, as a character, like politically, a lot of people assume that he'd be like, and in most cases he kind of is more like right wing.
Yeah, he's conservative for sure.
Yeah. But what's great is he's constantly given situations where, or he's put in situations where, you would expect him to react. You'd expect him to react one way, but he responds, or he reacts the exact opposite way, the more like accepting way to a situation. Like when we were just talking about the episode where he gets Bobby to join a youth group, and they're like too like punk rock for him, and he's like kind of like turned off by it, and so he's trying to get Bobby to quit, like essentially the rock band youth group. You know, he's wearing a shirt that says Satan sucks, and he's trying to get him to quit the youth group that he asked him to join. And, you know, he just explains to the guy, he's like, this is not how I want my son to live and, and go through, life and everything. And it's like, dude, you have to, the youth pastor's like, you gotta praise the Lord, like when you're screaming and scaring the devils to hell, like the punk rock stuff.
Yeah.
Like, he
praise him.
And then the punk rock youth group leader's dad is like, son, you gotta respect the bond between a father and son. You gotta respect that people don't worship the same way. And it's like,
honor that mother and father, man.
Yeah. And so like he's constantly shown in situations where he encounters something, a culture or some sort of subculture that's different from what he knows.
Yeah.
And whether he accepts it, he always ends up accepting it. Whether he, conforms to it or not, he always accepts it. He doesn't just tolerate it; he accepts it. You know, that's a long like rant to say that like throughout the show, he doesn't respond to situations. I mean, sometimes he does, but like he doesn't respond to most situations that in the way that you'd expect him to.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I agree with that. I like when he just gets freaked out by like a new thing, you know?
Yeah, he has no way to understand it.
Dad, look, I'm gender non-conforming. Whoa!
He's like, oh. Or like
hey, them ain't right.
when he, oh son, what you listening to? Oh, it's just poo noises.
It's just potty sounds. You know, Hank, you know what GNC stands for, don't you? Gay nutcases. Dale, you chowderhead.
or like I was saying earlier, we were in the car, when he takes Bill to church because he's like been like depressed lately, and he's like, this will help you out with that despair you got, as if it's like something he caught, you know. Oh my gosh, such a good show.
It's very good.
When I was little, I obviously I didn't watch it because it was on Adult Swim.
Yeah, if you watch it, you go to hell.
Exactly. That was a big no-no.
Before you die.
Before you die, yeah. Then you go to second hell.
Second hell. It's like a Dante's Inferno thing based on how long you watch Adult Swim after 7 p.m.
Adult Swim always says it may not be suitable for younger audiences. And I was a younger audience at that point. I was more than one person at that point. Yeah.
I like when they tried to like, so it wasn't doing good for a while. Like King of the Hill was.
King of the Hill.
They really wanted to just try it wherever they could. So it was on like Fox Kids for a while.
Fox Kids.
Yeah, because like cartoon show and there's no sexo, so kiddo.
True.
It's like bumpers of him talking to like Silver Surfer,
Oh my gosh, is that real?
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's part of the Marvel Universe now.
We make a deal. I could eat your propane tanks galaxy wide. It's a mighty nice flame down in hell.
Now Galactus, you ain't gonna want to try no charcoal after I sell you some of my propane. Just a Galactus with a gigantic tub of propane.
Like a spatula.
I thought I heard someone say something.
It's my dog.
Oh. He's communicating to me. He's like, dude, Hank Hill's hilarious. I love King of the Hill. What would you do if you woke up and one of your pets was like right in front of you and they're just like staring at you and they say audibly, no one will believe you, and then they just never speak again?
I think I'd kill him.
you just go to violence?
We'll get this. Well, they know too much at that point.
Yeah.
They
know too much? No, you know too much.
What if I like change in front of them? Or I know too much. One of us is gonna have to go. That's the main point. And it ain't gonna be me.
Now the question is, what would the salary be?
How much would you pay me to take care of this problem?
Yes, yeah, a regular pet hitman.
Pittman.
A pitman from Pittsburgh.
Pittman.
That just sounds like a real last name now.
Pittmanuel.
Some like name origins are just like really stupid. Like Watson it just means son of Walter. So like someone's last name somehow originated from their ancestors being the son of somebody named Walter.
Just like a lot of son names would be like that too then. Grayson, Dixon.
So a son of Gray?
Or like Graham.
A son of Graham. Grahamson.
Grandson.
My grandson, and grandson.
Dang old grandson, man. I don't
know, Boomhauer. Well, we gotta go.
We do.
Work at that theater now, because we're each getting very different salaries, but it pays well. And on the way out, I think we'll grab some piss because we're gonna start up on that subscription like we talked about. Specifically Kevin's. He makes the good stuff, but
only the name brand.
But thank you guys for listening. And I hope you guys don't have to drink piss. It's your choice. It's not for everybody. But yeah.
Good night, everyone.